I think this puts it in perspective right here. From Bounding into Comics, the Acolyte makes massive retcon to Star Wars lore, reveals lesbian space witches created life from the Force before Darth Plagueis. And that right there, that headline does put it in perfect perspective. This is all about women did it before a man, and women are better at everything than men, and all these men are toxic. Now, let me ask you this, Jay, because I'm still hung up on how did the witches fucking die? I still don't understand it. Do you think that we're going to find out that the Jedi actually killed the witches?
It wouldn't be surprising.
Like, I don't understand how they died in the fire. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because they weren't burned. They were just laying on the ground. Like, that was it. Like, they weren't, like, nothing happened. It maybe that's it, because they definitely, listen, growing up, every young lad wanted to be a Jedi, right? Everybody wanted to be Anakin, Luke Skywalker. It was cool. The Force was a mystery. That's what made it cooler. You know, we didn't know exactly. The only thing Luke really did was kind of like pull the lightsaber out of the snow, and that took forever for him to do that. We got to see a little more cooler Force powers in the prequels, but now, and so like that was a lot of young men and women, that was what they wanted to be. Everybody wanted to be a Jedi for Halloween and stuff, and so it makes perfect sense to create a show that turns the Jedi into the absolute villains of the story. We're gonna make them the villains, so we can take our character.
That's never been done before. Yeah, this is the first time.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what they did to Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. They broke this character down so that Rey could be lifted up. That's it. That's all they did. It's lazy, pathetic writing, you know, to try to make it's like, let's just hurry up and build this character up. How do we do that? Make her better than the character that everybody loves. So they beat Luke Skywalker down and raise him up. And then it looks like they're going to do the same thing to Anakin, because Anakin was the chosen one. He was just born, right? So now what? Shmead had a little rendezvous with some witches, you know, out in the desert, and that's how Anakin was created. Is that what they're going to say? They're like, oh, accidentally got one pregnant. Let's dump her off on Tatooine and no one will know about it, right? Like, is that how it's gonna work? So Anakin wasn't the chosen one. It's actually one of the twins here that were made. Dude, it just wouldn't surprise me. You're right. Destroying everything. Let's destroy how cool the Jedi were. Let's just get rid of them. They're horrible. They're the villains. Let's make all these women, the women witches, they're actually the true heroes and the true users of the thread. Force, whatever.